Okay, so it's just gone 5 o'clock, and this evening now, I suppose, I'm heading to Exmoor. I want to spend the night on Anstey. I only decided about an hour ago to go. I may have left it a bit late actually, because sunset's about 9 o'clock now. So yeah, I could have done setting off a little bit earlier really. But anyway, going to get up there or thereabouts, set the tent up, have a bit of tea, spend the evening, bit of breakfast, and head on back. So let's see how we go. Okay, so it's kind of mid-August now, and these meadows that have been let go wild this time of year really do start flourishing. This will start coming out. The summer flowers are in full bloom. So once we get out of these trees, oh, that's a sparrowhawk I can hear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a sparrowhawk. Anyway, the flowers this time of year really do come up in full bloom. I love these wild areas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that... No, that's a pigeon. No, it is a sparrowhawk. That's a sparrowhawk. Brilliant. Now, is the camera picking that up? So I know there's been a sparrowhawk nest around here. What a shame I've not got my camera zoom on me. But yeah, that's a nice result. I've been hearing them all summer. That's the first time I've actually seen them. I think so. There's one landing a tree, one over there somewhere, another one over there. So the family are fledging. So I'm not good enough to see if that was an adult or a fledgling, if that's the right word for a bird of prey. But anyway, nice to see. Okay, so I've got a few miles of tarmac now, and I'm taking advantage of that by well, dropping my trousers down by my ankles. When it's humid like this, coolness, and I'm obviously not talking about looking cool, but coolness as in temperature is the name of the game. So I am dropping these while I can before I go back into tick country where I want to cover my legs up. Oh, I don't know what this flower is, but the butterflies and bees, they're loving it. There was more butterflies on it, but as what's that, red admiral, as I got closer to them, another one there, they did that and flew off. So I think these are eucalyptus trees, and I love this set of trees. But something else about this summer which is strange. I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but the horseflies, so many horseflies around this year, and as soon as you stop, like I've just stopped a couple of times for a couple of cars that have been driving up and down this lane, literally you stop and a horsefly lands on you. It's been a strange summer. As I say, I don't know if the humidity's anything to do with that, but I've got quite a few horse bites on, not mosquito bites on that bites, but horsefly bites on me. You just don't feel them biting until it's too late, and they really get stuck into your flesh. Okay, so back in tick country, and ticks have been particularly bad this year. I've been bitten by ticks quite a bit, as well as horseflies. So yeah, trousers back on, or my trouser legs I should say. I've not been walking around in just my underpants, although that is quite appealing. Anyway, we are sort of halfway there, and Anstey's just the other side of these trees actually, so I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, we're making good progress. Yeah, so I've just popped out from behind those trees, and you can Anstey's on the skyline up there, so that's where we're heading. So this is No Stone Moor. Yeah, and yeah, I'd say we're about halfway there, but time to press on. Actually, look, at that blue sky appearing, isn't it? Well, it could be quite a nice evening. That'd be a result, because there's no light pollution up there, or very, very minimal. In fact, I think Anstey is, there's parts of Exmoor that are an international dark sky reserve, and I think Anstey is one of those locations, or it certainly was. So if it clears up, the clouds go, it could be quite spectacular. But anyway, onwards we go again. Wow, so I've just been walking through these trees, cutting through No Stone, and it's really come over humid again. It's got not misty as such, but you can see the moisture in the air. I've got a good hour and a half to go, but I'm just looking over to where I'm heading. It's sort of it's a bit clearer over there, so hopefully this humidity is going to pass, because it does make things uncomfortable. The guy just said to me, I'm outside a pub, "You're a little bit late, aren't you?" I think he's right, I am. I said to him, I've got about an hour left to get pitched up and get where I want to go, so I might stop for tea first, actually, thinking about it, because if I'm going to be fumbling around in the dark, I don't want to be fumbling around pitching a tent and making something to eat, so I might just stop for something to eat. Yeah, that sounds like that's a possibility. Tick just off my wrist. Just about to bury in, and I've flicked it off. Okay, well, I've stopped before setting up the tent. 2 reasons. One, from what I said earlier, and also I just got so hungry. There's no point in pushing it. But it's a shame, actually. I'm in a field at the moment, but it's nice and flat and it's nice and peaceful. I'm tempted to stay here, but I'm not, just because I can see a house over there, and it's someone's field at the end of the day. So I've got about 2.5 miles to do, so I should get there with enough light to set up, which is good. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get this food inside me. Look at that, looks really appetizing, doesn't it? But I'm going to get that inside me and then crack on. Beautiful. So that was a roe deer buck. It just pops out behind those bushes there. Saw me, and I can see it running through the field behind those trees. Lovely. Yeah, really nice. I'm pleased with that. Yeah, so the lights are really starting to fade a little bit now. So time I get up onto those hills, I'm going to be pitching, not in the dark, but there's going to be a distinct lack of daylight. That's actually quite a nice sunset. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice. Nice. So light is fading, but this is actually the remnants of an old railway bridge. Amazing to think that once a railway used to run along the sort of southern boundary of Exmoor. That's the result. Saves me filtering any water. So this is a tap at Yeo Mill Village Hall. So thank you, Yeo Mill. That's been very helpful. Thank you. So one nice thing about walking along at dusk is the smells become so much more vibrant. Now, is that to do with the atmospherics in the air changing to make things sort of waft up more? Or is it because your vision's starting to fade, so your other senses become more heightened? Whatever it is, the smells this time of the evening are amazing. Okay, well, I've just made it into Exmoor, so not that you can see much. So there's the faintest bit of daylight left, so I'm about to stop very shortly. And tonight I'm going to take a gamble with a tent. I think it's not due to rain, it's mild and there's no wind, so I'm just going to pitch up the inner tent for speed more than anything else, because I thought of struggling putting that flyover in the darkness is just yeah, it doesn't, it's I don't really relish doing that. So anyway, nearly there. Okay, well, here we are. It is 10:30, 20 past 10. So hopefully tomorrow it will be clear, because there's some nice views from up here. But yeah, anyway, good night. See us in the morning. Okay, morning. Well, so much for it being a dry night, because it's 20 to 6. I think at about just gone 5 o'clock I got woken up by water dripping on my head. So that has been well, I spent the night just there, and it's been a quick decamp, and I'm going to start heading back. But yeah, I'm having to walk along the common anyway, and just to see what's going on, but I'm not going to venture very far at all, and then turn around and head back. Well, I don't think there's any point in venturing much further, because this is it. Murk and further dampness to what has been not the best of summers. So yeah, I'm gonna start heading back, and not had any breakfast yet, so I'll stop somewhere and get something inside me. But yeah, that was just a case of having to really just tent down, chuck it all in my bag and get moving. But it's actually stopped raining now, so which is great. And hopefully, you know, hopefully this mist will burn off, but and dry and start to dry things out a little bit. It was going to be a gamble, not pitching the fly, just going in the inner, and it almost worked, but never mind. So still a very fine drizzle in the air, and the humidity again, so warm, so I've had to take the raincoat off because it's just not at all breathable. I'd rather get soaked than sweat like that. So yeah, anyway, nearly back at Yeo Mill. Not had breakfast yet, so that's I really wouldn't mind getting something to eat. So, but I've got to say, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. Humidity's been a factor in this walk, but I've really enjoyed it. Waking up in the night, getting rained on was also a highlight. But no, it's been great. It's been great. Just taking your time, picking your way along the footpaths and the lanes, seen little bits and pieces of wildlife along the way. So it's been a really pleasant walk, and hopefully as the day progresses the sun will burn this mist slash drizzle away. Anyway, thanks a lot.